What if I told you that one of the most heartbreaking photographs ever taken doesn't show blood, explosions, or screaming, yet it has left millions of people speechless? Once you know the story behind this picture, you'll never look at it the same way again. The year was 1945. Just weeks after the atomic bomb devastated Nagasaki, Japan, the city had become a landscape of ashes and silence. Homes had disappeared, families were torn apart, and thousands of survivors wandered through the ruins searching for loved ones. Among them was an American Marine photographer, Joe O'Donnell. His mission was to document the aftermath of the war, but he had no idea he was about to capture one of the most powerful images in history. As he walked through the destroyed city, he noticed a young barefoot boy, no older than 10. His clothes were torn, his face showed no fear, no tears, and no emotion. Strapped tightly to his back was a small child. At first glance, the little boy looked as if he were asleep, but he wasn't. He was dead. Before we continue, if you enjoy true historical stories that are emotional, mysterious, and unforgettable, make sure to subscribe to DoodlaSorus. We bring history to life through powerful storytelling you won't find anywhere else. Joe O'Donnell watched as the boy quietly stood in line at a temporary cremation site. There were no parents beside him, no relatives, just a child waiting patiently to say goodbye to his little brother. After several minutes, workers wearing white masks approached him. They gently untied the ropes, lifted the small body from his back, and placed it onto the funeral fire. The flames slowly rose into the air. Everyone would expect a 10-year-old to break down in tears, but he didn't. He stood perfectly still, staring into the flames. Years later, Joe O'Donnell recalled that the boy was biting his lower lip so hard that it began to bleed. That silent pain said more than words ever could. Without crying, without speaking, the boy simply turned around and walked away. That single moment became one of the most haunting photographs ever captured. What's even more astonishing is that, despite decades of investigation, nobody has ever identified the boy. Japanese historians, journalists, and documentary filmmakers searched for years, interviewing survivors and studying old records, but his name and his fate remain unknown. There's another important truth. You may have heard a viral story claiming that a soldier told the boy, "Put your brother down," and the boy replied, "He's not heavy, he's my brother." As emotional as it sounds, that story is completely false. There is no historical evidence that this conversation ever happened. And honestly, it doesn't need to. Because the real story is already heartbreaking enough. A 10-year-old child who had likely lost everything in a single day carried his little brother alone for one final farewell. No dramatic speech, no heroic moment. Just unimaginable grief hidden behind incredible courage. If this story moved you, please leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to DoodlaSorus with the notification bell turned on. Every week, we uncover the world's most powerful true stories. Stories that remind us not only of history, but of humanity itself.